The Federal Reserve has finally raised the interest rates by 0.75 percentage points, and this announcement came about 20 minutes earlier. And you can see, guys, at this point of time, Bitcoin and all other asset classes are seeing good pumps. And in this video, we are going to analyze why we are seeing this pump and what the future could hold for the complete asset space. First of all, we'd like to highlight that for Jerome Powell of the Federal Reserve, he has increased the interest rate by 0.75 percentage points. That means the rates will be costlier by this percentage point, and this is the straight fourth quarter that he has done this, and they promised to do it for about 8 times in this year, but there is no Federal Reserve meeting until September. So this is going to be the rate till September, and we can see the asset classes doing well. Now, if we quickly look at some of the other asset classes apart from Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is something we'll analyze in detail. First of all, if we take a quick look on Nasdaq, the Nasdaq is doing well. It is up considerably. If I go to the daily chart on the Nasdaq, you will be able to see that it is up about 2.5%, and this trend is looking nice. It is continuously making higher lows and higher highs. This is exciting time for Nasdaq, and why we are talking about Nasdaq, the simple reason is the Nasdaq and the Bitcoin price are very closely correlated. If we take a look at the SPX, S&P 500, S&P 500 has risen by about 1.3% as well, and here also we are seeing that there's a trend of higher lows, which is a good indicator. And all of this, guys, is actually fueled by the correction in the dollar index, right? You can see right here, back in July 14, the dollar index had topped out at about 109.3, and since then it has been on a gradual correction, and the asset classes have been on a gradual rise, as you can see. Now, if we come to the Bitcoin price, what the future holds for Bitcoin? The Bitcoin price and the Bitcoin chart is very similar to what we are seeing right here in Nasdaq. You can see there is amazing similarity. What we can expect for the next few days, mind you, this week is very, very crucial because of 3 reasons. Number one, the earning results for some of the top companies in the US are getting announced, and most of them are actually short of their earnings target. The second important reason that this week is important for is basically the Federal Reserve meeting, which has concluded just now, and they have raised the interest by 75 basis points. And the third important factor is that by the end of this week, probably at around 28 or 29, the Q2 GDP figures of the US is going to come out, and if this quarter also tends to be in a negative growth, then the US would technically be in a recession. So this week is very, very crucial. Now, for the Bitcoin price, what we are seeing is this is completely driven by the sentiments in the market right here. We had tweeted about it as well, 0.75% interest hike by Fed, and we had also tweeted about what is the expectation from this, right? So this is also very important. That's why I recommend you guys follow us on Twitter. So for the time being, I'm closely looking at the Bitcoin price. The key levels to look out for is basically the 50-day. It has regained the 50-day, which is a good sign. The 50 days at about 21,800, and we are seeing little pump. It has been a good day for Bitcoin so far, about 4% rise from the lows of about $21,000, and hence we can say that for the next at least couple of days, right, Bitcoin could actually test and hold this 50-day for the long term, for the mid-term perhaps, right? I am not so bullish on Bitcoin, but yes, if you look at this particular candle right here, you will be able to understand this particular candle on yesterday on 26th July. This actually highlighted a lot of buying pressure. Bitcoin went to the lows of 20,700, but we saw amazing buying pressure coming in, and hence we are seeing this pump if I have to talk from the technical perspective, guys, right? And we are still within this trend line. If you can see this clearly, we are still within this trend line. If I just connect these dots right here, this is crucial, right? This is absolutely very, very crucial, and this line is acting as a support. Until and unless we are breaking this line, I don't think so there is any trend reversal for the short term. So guys, for the short term, I'm expecting Bitcoin to test and hold this 50-day, which is extremely crucial. Mind you, the monthly closure is also on the cards, guys. Okay, if we go to the monthly chart, you'll be able to see that we have now regained 50-month simple moving average, which is absolutely very, very critical, and it is because of this pump that we are seeing in the past 1 hour itself we have regained it, because if we fall and close below the 50 month, the 50 month is coming in at about 21,600. If we fail to hold above it, then perhaps it would be the first time Bitcoin would do it, and it could treat as a resistance. And for me, the next price target would be the 100 month, which comes to approximately about $12,000. Okay, so for the short term, guys, this is what we believe for the next couple of days. I think Bitcoin and the complete asset class is gonna keep on rising, because 0.75% interest rate is something that the market had already factored in. That is very, very crucial to understand. And if you would like to know more about these interest rate hikes and the impact of these interest rates on the economy and the complete market, you can follow us on Twitter. Twitter is the place where we keep you up to date as well. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay happy.